And now, here's your pinpoint weather forecast with meteorologist Thomas Battle.
Good morning. The fog we had yesterday, the warm weather, the beautiful blue sky, that's all gone. This morning we've got rain moving in, but today on Futurecast you're not going to see very much. Just sunshine and clouds, that's it. Tomorrow you'll see that high pressure move over us and then over Pennsylvania, and that will let the next system start to move in. It's a beautiful day out there, and we have a lot of beautiful days to look forward to. Sunshine has been prevalent all morning. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Actually, kind of hard to find. The dew points. Those are back down into the mid-50s. Yesterday we were in the upper 60s almost all day, and now it just feels so much better out there, more enjoyable. Here's where the cold front actually comes in, between 6 to 8 o'clock. But once that comes through, it dries out a lot of the upper level moisture. So throughout the day, we have a wind advisory in place till 10 o'clock. And early this morning, we still have enough low level moisture to produce the snow outside. So we are seeing a couple reports out there of some of these roads getting covered in this. If you go a little further north, Noble County, Guernsey County getting a little. But so far this morning, with the dew points being so low, we've just had too much dry air in place to see the rain really make its way in. So all of that rain is just falling into too much dry air and then evaporates. And the Taste of Parkersburg, they'll be setting up everything right here, and you can get your tickets and everything. As long as nothing has really changed, as far as I know, this is where you'll be doing that. So you can get all of your vendor coupons. We begin in Parkersburg. An SUV crashes into a utility pole in downtown Parkersburg just before noon on Thursday. There were no injuries, but the crash stopped all traffic on Juliana Street for several hours and knocked out electricity to several area businesses. Parkersburg police say a woman lost control of her SUV while driving east on 7th Street. Her vehicle slammed into the utility pole, which broke in two places and landed on top of her SUV. A woman working at a cafe across the street says she was startled by the crash. Good morning. Just going to go ahead and start off with the good news today. It's the first day of spring starting at 5:58 later this evening, so technically not spring yet, but it will be in about 12 hours. Now, the great news is we still have more sunshine to come throughout a lot of the work week. Though this morning it is going to be a little cool out there, back down again below freezing, not quite as cold as yesterday morning, but thanks to the high pressure moving out, we can start feeling that moisture and the heat coming back in from the south as we go later in the day. The rain you see out to the west, it's still a slow moving system. It has slowed down even more, so now it looks like it's probably not going to reach us until late tonight and early tomorrow morning. It could start sometime after midnight for some of us, but likely not to see it get too prevalent with the steadier showers until the middle of tomorrow morning, with those showers finally making their way past all the dry air that we still have in place right now. The rest of tomorrow, though, will probably start to break apart more of that rain, and then you might even see some more sunshine trying to come back out. Seems to be a pretty persistent pattern lately, but lots of sunshine still coming out today, though clouds will be building in as we move later into the afternoon hours, and the clouds will get lower and lower, just indicative of that moisture finally getting through the dry air. But cold in the morning, warming back up to about 60 this afternoon. We'll be down to 40 tonight for our low temperature, not nearly as cold as what we've had now the last couple of mornings, but those showers are going to be possible starting after midnight, but more likely as you get closer to daybreak tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, high temperature only at 53, not quite as warm thanks to the cold front coming through, cloud cover being pretty prominent throughout the day, and as that cold air starts to shift our winds back to the west instead of coming out of the south. The rest of your forecast looks like what we've had already for the last couple of days. We get a lot more sunshine coming out. The weekend looks pretty nice. Temperatures will be warming back up to 60 on Sunday. Our lows will be back down close to freezing for a while, but they will warm up again this weekend before another system comes through on Monday and Tuesday. Brianna.